So I'm here today at Katakurunda Air Force Base at Open Skies Aviation. I'm here with Captain Sarkar. Nice to meet you, Captain Sarkar. Can you tell us a little bit more about you and what yourself and what you do here?
So I am the head of training at Open Skies Flight Training, and I am overall in charge of all the flight training as well as the ground school, which happens in our ground school center in Panagura. And I'm basically focusing more on the flight training part, but also overlooking the ground school.
All right. And can you tell us a little bit more about Open Skies Aviation?
So Open Skies is, as of right now, we are one of the oldest flying schools in Sri Lanka. We set up in 2008. There were other flying schools at that time which actually closed down, and now there is a few other new flying schools, but we are one of the oldest and longest running flying schools over here. And we actually pride ourselves on having one of the highest number of graduates to join an airline. We have almost, I think at last count, we had 50 plus students who joined Sri Lankan Airlines. And in addition to that, we've got quite a few people who are now flying in Maldives and in Vietnam, in the Middle East. So yeah, that's basically what we are.
All right. And can you give us a brief introduction of the facilities you all have here at Open Skies?
So at Open Skies, the other thing that we pride ourselves on is on having the biggest and the most diverse fleet in Sri Lanka. So as I'm sure you have looked around, we have 152s for basic PPL training, and then we have the low-wing Cherokees for cross-country time building. And we also have the 172 with the retractable gear, which is a complex aircraft. And we are getting our Seneca up and running. It was running till recently, and then it's due for an overhaul, but it should be up and running soon. In addition to that, we also have a Cessna 172 at the back, which can be used both as a cross-country time builder as well as for instrument flying. So as you can see, with our varied fleet over here, we can offer like a very diverse kind of flight training experience to our students who enroll here. So they are not limited to just one kind of aircraft. So we believe that giving them exposure to different kinds of aircrafts and different conditions, puts them in a better position when they, are trying to get into an airline.
All right. And I also believe you all are the only flight school that have a specialized theory center. Is that right?
Yeah, so our theory center is in Panagura, it's not over here. Although in the near future, we are also trying to set up a theory center here where, students have the option of doing their ground school and flying together. But right now, yes, we have a dedicated theory center in Panagura, and that's where most of our ground theory sessions take place.
All right, Captain Sarkar. Just one last question. What would you say you all do that sets you all apart from the rest of the aviation industry?
So what we are basically focusing on, so although yes, it's a flying school, it's a business, but we don't, and this comes from our owner, the CEO, and it comes down with the overall. What we look at is we look at ourselves as educators, and we also are looking as in anybody who walks in through those doors, it is our duty and our moral responsibility to guide them in the best possible way towards attaining their targets of joining an airline one day. What sets us apart is our focus on making sure that we deliver the highest standards of training. Our standards, and that is a known fact anywhere across the industry that Open Skies maintains and will continue maintaining the highest flight training standards. We might not be the cheapest flying school, but what you're paying for is that emphasis on standards and basically making a student more ready to join an airline and to have a prosperous career as a pilot.
Yeah. All right. Well, you heard it from Captain Sarkar here. Thank you so much for your time, Captain.
Yeah, no worries.
Have a nice day.
All right, thank you.
With Mr. Kalanna Premawardana. He is one of the senior flight instructors. He will describe about the fleet of the aircraft they use. Mr. Premawardana, can you please?
So Open Skies have a fleet of 10 aircrafts, which includes Cessna 152s, Cessna 172s, and Piper Cherokees, a Seneca, and a Piper Warrior. And we use the Cessna 152s mainly for the PPL training and also for instrument flying. And the Piper Cherokees we mainly focus on using them on students for their CPL hour building, cross countries, and things like that.
How many instructors do you all have?
We have 3 instructors with another new instructor joining us shortly.
So only the flying you do from Katakurunda Air Base, and you have a separate ground school facility at Panadura, right?
Yes, our flying school, flying is basically done in, mainly done in Katakurunda, and our ground school is based in Panadura.
And you have a updated library facility as well.
That they are with wonderful classrooms and excellent instructors.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I am with Mr. Adnan. He's the senior flight instructor, Open Sky Aviation. So he will give a short introduction of their flight training program. Can you please give a short introduction, Mr. Adnan?
Yes. So here we are doing the modular CPL IR program. Okay. In a modular CPL IR program, there are few stages. Like first stage is to do a PPL. For PPL, you need total minimum 40 hours. Out of 40 hours, 10 hours should be solo. Out of 10 solos, 5 should be solo cross-country hours minimum.
Okay.
Plus, you should have 5 hours of instrument flying, basic instrument flying. So this is the PPL requirement. Once you are done with the PPL, then we will go for the hour building hours, like 100 hours of PIC. Okay. Out of 100 hours of PIC, you need to do 50 hours solo cross country flight minimum. Okay, rest remaining 50 can be a general handling or a solo cross country. Okay, after completing that part, then you will go for the IF. Once you are done with the so IF requirement is 10-hour basic IF and 40 hours we are doing the procedure IF. Like we are going to Katunayaka for the procedure flying, procedure and non-procedure approaches, and then once we are done with that, then we have to apply for the after PPL, we have to apply for the IR rating. After we got the IR rating, then we will go for the CPL program. That consists of 15 hours. Out of 15 hours, you should have at least 5 hours of complex category aircraft. Okay? And the remaining 10 can be like cross-country diversion or anything you want to practice that part. Then you will go for the CPL check flight.
You all having a program within 6 weeks. You all complete the PPL.
Within 6 weeks, yes.
Yeah,
if the student is available and if the weather permits, then we can do it.
Right. Okay. And currently, how many students do you have?
Currently, basically, we have around 50 to 20 students, out of which we can, in a day, we can not handle more than 12 students, okay, as per instructor capability. But soon, our 2 new instructors are joining. Like one will be joining in next 15 days and one will be joining in next 1 month. So then we can handle up to 24 students.
And how many instructors
Right now, we are 4.
That is foreign instructors?
3 are foreign instructors. Okay, 1 is Indian. I am from Pakistan, and 1 guy is from China. He did his training in the US, and the 4th one is Sri Lankan.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Sir.
sir. You're welcome.
Flying is such a magical experience. It takes you closer to the sky than you could ever imagine.
Hi, I'm Chris Marie Fernando, a theoretical knowledge instructor at Open Skies Flight Training. I had my first flying experience when I was just 3 years old. It must have been a very wonderful flight that ever since I could remember, all I wanted to do was fly. So as soon as I finished my schooling, I joined Open Skies Flight Training to be a qualified pilot.
Here at Open Skies, at our ground school facility, we have libraries and a restroom area as well for our students. But what's most important is our classroom setup. We have projectors so that we can show visual aids as well as textbooks. And in some cases, instructors also develop homework and assignments that these students can do. We offer PPL, theoretical knowledge instruction, and instead of offering CPL, what we do is we allow our students to proceed straight to acquiring their ATPL or Air Transport Pilot's License theoretical knowledge.
It has been an interesting journey to start off as a student pilot to becoming a ground theory instructor with the helpful guidance given by the instructors and the staff at Open Skies.
Hello everyone, I am Siddharth Sarkar and I am the Chief Flight Instructor at Open Skies Flight Training. At Open Skies Flight Training, we are very proud to say that we complete our entire course in 18 months straight, and at the end of 18 months you would be qualified to join any airline company like Sri Lankan Airlines or any other airline company in the world. I'm really proud to say that we are the industry leaders as far as getting our graduates employed with a leading airline is concerned, with up to 25 of our graduates having joined Sri Lankan Airlines in the last few years.
Memorable day along that journey was the day that I went on my first solo flight. It was really an exciting and thrilling experience to handle the aircraft all by myself and have thought that I have to take the aircraft off of the ground and land it back safely all by myself.
If your heart wants to fly, just give your dreams the wings. Let it fly and reach the skies.